Good morning, agents. It's 15 April 2021, also known as the traditional tax day here in America. If you don't have your taxes done, this is normally the deadline. It has been extended this year, but um, because of COVID again, but who knows if you need to do that or not. Just, you know, there's always death and taxes, right? Well, let's get to the allotted loot. Let's get to the real stuff here and what's happening in Division 2. So in the west, we have Rigger. In the south, we have Eclipse Protocol. And over in the east, we have Body Armor. West End, Sokolov Concern. Federal Emergency Bunker, Foundry Bulwark. Foggy Bottom, Wyvern Ware. Potomac Event Center, True Patriot. Legendary mission this week is at Roosevelt Island, and you can find knee pads there. Great day to do Lincoln Memorial for that Hunter's Fury set. West Potomac Park, China Light Industries. Tidal Basin Gloves. Constitutional Hall Ongoing Directive. DCD Backpacks. Downtown West is Walker Harrison Co. Bellstone Armory can be found at bank headquarters. And Hardwired can be found around the White House. Downtown East is Mask. Grand Washington Hotel Ongoing Directive. District Union is Future Initiative. Federal Triangle is Pistols. Jefferson Trade is Fenner's Group. Viewpoint Museum is Skill Attachments. East Mall is Guild Guard. Light machine guns can be found at American History Museum. Hannah U can be found at Air and Space Museum. 511 Tactical Gear at Capitol Building. Strikers Battle Gear Southwest. Jefferson Plaza Tip of the Spear. And Space Administration Golden Gear. Judicial Square Assault Rifles. Empress International and Manning Zoo. Coney Island Amusement Park Araldi Holdings. Coney Island Ballpark Gear System Mods. Camp White Oak is Overlord's Armaments. Pentagon is Holsters, and DARPA is Providence Defense. Going on to New York. We have Petrov at Civic Center, Badger Tough at the Tombs, Murakami at Two Bridges, Rifles at Stranded Tanker, Seska Veropa at Financial District, Douglas and Harding Wall Street, Submachine Guns at Liberty Island, Grupa Sombra at Battery Park, and Marksmanship Rifles at Pathway Park. So our projects for the day, Capitol Building is the Season Pass project. The other Season Pass project is Jefferson Trade Center with resupplying a control point in the White House area. Neutralize 2 named enemies in the White House area and 3 White House area activities. For the week, we need to do White Oak, Pentagon, and DARPA, 5 Black Tusk activities, and 5 named Black Tusk. Like I said earlier, the legendary is Roosevelt Island. Remember to get your 30 levels of summit done this week. And your daily project for the Dark Zone is in East. Neutralize 5 agents, 1 landmark, 1 drop, and 1 extraction all from the east end. So weekly project is south, east, west, and neutralize 10 agents. So remember to get your 60 points total. This is second week of the speed runs, so whatever you needed to get up to 60, make sure you're doing as much. The disorientated is best to use the Banshee Pulse and just Banshee Pulse all the hyenas you can see. You could easy get a 10 here. Washington Hotel under 10 minutes. Jefferson Trade under 14. District Union under 16. And DARPA under 18 for max points. And DARPA is no joke, especially under 18 points. These you should be able to get at least 40 points. And then this one is a little difficult. It is the doing all the bounties, and there's 40 of those to do. So these 4 you can get 40 points pretty easy, but getting the last 20 points in 1 week is possible, but it takes some time, and you'll have to get those done. Let's move on to the other active league to this week, and that is the polarity switch. And we have day 1, day 2, and day 3 now. Day 3 is eliminate polarized hostiles by destroying their weak point and all their armor. Shock 3 hostiles in the same polarity at the same time. You can do this by using an Eclipse protocol. So once you shock somebody and kill them, then that shock will spread. You can use in that build you could use a Scorpio, which one of the you shoot enough times can give them some pretty nasty status effects. And then when it spreads, you can also go with it. Creeping Death does the same thing. Skill build, Creeping Death. That might be the way to go. Or you're going to have to use something to shock them. The other way is to load your any weapon up with shotgun with shock rounds that you can find from various faction boxes that have specifically has shock rounds, and then you go and you start shooting multiple people as quick as possible to get at least 3 of them shocked at the same time. Take over a control point without shooting the opposite polarity or leaving the radius. Now you get 2 points for that. That's a more difficult part of this event. Do a main mission on challenging or above, not hard. Eliminate positive polarity hostiles with a specialization weapon. I recommend the TAC 50 or Demolitionist. Eliminate polarized hostiles with a melee attack. Throw on your sweet dreams for that one. Real easy to get. But remember, or remind your team if you're with multiple players that when you before you melee, because if they're trying to get their streaks done and you switch polarity on them, they can end their streak real quick. Kind of stinks. So definitely communication, and sometimes this is a event. Sometimes it's not great to do as a group because a group can be counterproductive at the wrong time. So that's what's happening in Division 2 today. Again, remember, you still have badges, you still have leaderboards you can work on, you have accommodations you can acquire, you have collectibles to collect. Um, there's a lot of things you can do to keep yourself occupied and to get yourself done. Now, if you're missing any of these cards, what you can do is you can head out the White House and go over here to the mall. Um, I'll give you a little hint, and you can go out here. When you go just south of here, there's a gate past the helicopter. It didn't used to be here for the old timers when you couldn't get out this way, but you go out this gate and then you go down south to the road. There'll be a group of people hanging out, and in that group of people you will find, see that group down there, you will find a mission, or somebody that you're missing a snitch card for. And that's how you end that. So there's a lot to do today. Uh, Watch Me Die might be one of them. But this is Bearsensual is the program. Bear Buyers is the name. And I hope you have a blessed day and don't die like that. And I will see you in the grind. That is, if I'm not dead.